What's going on, guys? Alex the Gamer here. Welcome back. Welcome to my very first topic video for my channel. Before I begin, I do want to talk about a couple things. The first one is why I seem out of breath. And the reason for that is because we got a new fridge and I was helping to move it into place. Which, even for the most muscular men, is not easy. It's not the easiest job in the world. So, just gotta take a minute here to catch my breath. Second thing is, this video is gonna be very different from what I usually do because it's gonna be the camera, the microphone, and me. That's it. No gameplay footage in the background. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet, but there is such thing as the internet, so I can try and figure that out. But anyway, basically the idea of how this is going to work is I'm going to choose a topic to talk about, video game related, not just world problems. Basically going to talk about a video game related topic. Basically I'm going to ask your opinions on it, so you guys can put it down in the comments. But I'm also going to answer my own question. I'm going to put my own input on the subject matter at hand, and I'm just going to say my thoughts. So with that, let's get started. So my very first topic that I'm going to choose today is the question of, is GTA Online dying, and or is it already dead? Okay? The reason I'm asking this question is because of some things that have arisen the past couple of months. The first one being that there hasn't been a DLC update since the Festive Surprise DLC, which was released in December. There was talk of a Valentine's Day DLC. Unfortunately, that didn't come around, as Valentine's is now over. And the talk of heists coming out in the coming weeks before the March 24th release of the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online. Having said this, let's do a recap of all the DLCs that have been released since the start of Grand Theft Auto Online. Okay, and I'm going to do a bit of internet research here whilst I do that. Here. Okay, so let's start with Grand Theft Auto Online. When was it released? Well, GTA Online was released never mind, that's not it I'm looking for. Okay, so GTA Online was released for all the consoles, Xbox 360 and the Xbox 360 and the PS3 on October 1st, 2013. According to the Wikia site, the PC release is on March 24th, 2015. The PS4 was released on November 18th, 2014, and same with the Xbox One. Okay? Now, ever since then, there has been a host of DLCs that have been released for Grand Theft Auto 5. So, the first one that was released was the Beach Bum content. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I have all the DLCs released here. Okay, so the Beach Bum content update was the first content update or DLC available for GTA Online, and that was released on November 19th, 2013. After that, the content creator was released on December 10th, 2013. So while this wasn't really a DLC where you got any vehicles or anything, basically what you were able to do is that you were able to create your own jobs, whether it be a deathmatch or race, and in later updates, capture modes. Next up was the Holiday Gifts DLC, and this was the first Christmas released DLC for GTA Online, and it was made available on December 24th. And in this one, you had snow, you had masks, you had some new stuff. After that, the Valentine's Day Massacre DLC. This was one of the bigger updates of Grand Theft Auto Online, and this one was released on the 13th of February, Friday the 13th. I'm assuming that's Friday the 13th. Let's see. Nope. Thursday the 13th. Thursday the 13th, 2014. After that, we had at that time the biggest update available to GTA Online, and that was the business update. And this is by far the biggest because you got new clothes, 4 new vehicles. You also had some new cars, or some new weapons, and this one was available on March 4th, 2014. After that, you had the High Life update, you had the Capture Creator. Basically, you had the it was basically allowed, you were allowed to create your own capture modes. After that, you had the High Life update, which was released on May 13th, 2014 at 4:20 a.m. Exactly. I think this is the only one with the timestamp. And then you had a I'm Not a Hipster update, which was available on June 17th, 2014. The Independence Day special, which was to celebrate Independence Day in the United States, which was released on July 1st. Which, my time, it's actually Canada Day on July 1st, so happy Canada Day to me. In any case, July 1st, 2014, the Independence Day special was released. Then you had the San Andreas Flight School update, which was released on August 19th. The Last Team Standing update, which was available on October 2nd. And last but very certainly not least was the Festive Surprise update, the first update available to all consoles after their release. So it was December 18th, 2014, 1 week before Christmas. Now, that was the last DLC update that GTA Online has had, and the content players and the players who play it were allowed to have downloadable content. Now, of course, ever since day one of GTA Online, ever since it was hinted, released, and even had trailers for, heists were a big part of GTA Online. One of the things that Rockstar has prided themselves on in making Grand Theft Auto is the fact that you live a criminal life. And what better way to live a criminal life than to rob something? Now, you can do small heists right now. Basically, just walk up to any convenience store or gas station and hold the clerk up at gunpoint asking for some money. That's it. And the payout's okay. You can get it usually about maybe $1 to $2 grand ish. If you're really good, if you go on a spree, you could easily make up the $5 grand. But that's it. That's as far as the update will go, or as far as heist will go. Having said that, Rockstar has said that made it official that the PC release of GTA Online and GTA 5 is going to be March 24th, 2015. With that in mind, basically what that means is that they said that they want the Heist DLC to come with the game. Of course, this means that they're going to have to release the Heist before the game comes out. And of course, there has been much speculation as to when Heists are going to come out. But here's the question I have for you guys, and something that I'm going to answer myself. Since we haven't had a Valentine's Day DLC, and since the last DLC that we had was December 18th, and since it seems to be taking forever for Heist to come out, is GTA Online dying, or is it already dead? And I think it's kind of both. You know, like, when you're not updating stuff, the game does get pretty boring. I mean, yeah, we have the cool new homing rocket launcher and these cool new proximity mods. Yeah, those are good. I like those. But when you're not having any new content for about 3 months now, 3 months, it can get pretty boring. And I know what you guys are saying, oh, but some of the dates you listed were pretty long in comparison. Yeah, okay, true. I mean, I think the closest one that they had was the July 1st and the August 19th. Those were two pretty close dates. I mean, you had made roughly a month apart. The business update didn't come out until 2 months after the highlight. The High Life update didn't come out 2 months after the business update, and even then, the hipster update came out a month before. After that, so generally the DLCs are released, pretty standard. But when you go 3 months without DLC, it can get kind of boring. And with all these new released games already out on new consoles and some even better games on current consoles, a lot of people aren't playing GTA Online, myself included. I mean, the last time I played GTA Online was maybe 3 weeks ago. That's it. 3 weeks ago. Ever since then, I've been playing Titanfall. And I'm not saying that's because Titanfall is a so much better game than GTA Online. No. It's a great game. I don't like to put one game ahead of another, but I'm just saying, because of how much fun I've been having in Titanfall recently, with so many making new friends and having so many cool game modes and matches, Titanfall has become a more interesting and my go-to game other than GTA Online. Now, does that mean that when Heists are finally released, GTA Online will become dead? No. Once Heists are released, GTA Online will climb back up the ranks as one of the best online game modes ever, because there's so many heists and so many different positions you can play that you can literally have a 6-month period of having fun, and each time it's different because you get new people, new crew members, different positions, different heists, and you get all these cool new weapons and vehicles. I think what Rockstar is doing is they're biding time. They're going to let the populace of GTA Online dip, release the heist, boom, it's going to go right back up to where it was before of fun and fun and fun. And that's my opinion. So I think it's dying right now, but it's dying to the point where Rockstar is going to let it die, and then it's going to come back with a bang. I think that's what Rockstar's planning on doing. And honestly, I don't even think they're intentionally doing it. One of the things that I've heard a lot of complaints about is heists. That's the number one thing I've been hearing about complaining about Rockstar. It's not the fact that there's all these glitches and bugs in GTA Online that people are taking away, that Rockstar's taking away because they're fun. I mean, are you kidding me? You take away the gate glitch. That was fun, you know? But it's every Newswire release, it's the same story. Where's heists? Heists are taking too long. This, that, everything else. I want to put this to bed right now. I do not care how long heists take. I don't, okay? I know from personal experience how long it takes to make a game. There's a ton of coding involved. There are numerous amounts of scripts and codes that it takes to even create the animation of a person getting into their car. If you do that for every single different person, plus having that animation go to the point where if they honk their horn on their screen, you hear it on your screen, that's a lot of coding and scripting. And if you're doing that for heists with so many options available, yeah, it's going to take a while. And even Rockstar said they were answering questions. They had a person from their development team answer questions, and he basically said they would test out stuff and it didn't work, and they would have to go back to basics. And this is the thing that comes with making a game and making a DLC. So while everyone else is complaining that the heists are taking too long, heists are not coming out, heists are never going to come out, Rockstar is trying to make them the best that they can be. And this is the part that really gets me upset when I'm reading these comments, because everyone is basically saying that Rockstar is doing this on purpose. And yes, they are. But they're doing it on purpose so they can make the best thing possible. And here's what I've noticed. And I watched a YouTube video, and some guy pointed this out very perfectly. A lot of games now are being released with bugs and glitches galore. And the reason for that is because it's so easy for the developers to release a content update to fix them, even though they deliberately release them without. And it can be for a good cause. You know, sometimes they just want to say, get some hilarious hijinks from the fans. Sometimes they just want to meet a deadline. And I played some PC games and some games with a lot of glitches and stuff. But none more so than Batman Arkham Origins. And I'm not saying that Arkham Origins is a terrible game. I'm just saying it has so many bugs and glitches. It's a funny game to play. But that's the thing. Rockstar is trying to make heists as best as they can be, and that's why they're taking forever with them. Honestly, I don't care when heists come out. Yeah, I'm glad they're coming out, but in my opinion, Rockstar can take as much time as they need to make them. Because if Rockstar is a good company, which they are, they will make sure that the heists are the best they can be before they're going to be released. That is my thing, and this is why I'm asking the question for you guys. In your opinion, is GTA Online dying or is it already dead? Because we haven't had a content update, and I'm not complaining about that. I'm just trying to make a topic video here. I'm not complaining about that, but I'm just saying, without a content update in at least 3 months, do you think it's dying or it's already dead? That's the question that I want to ask to you guys. That's the question that is a part of today's topic video, and this is why I wanted to get this topic video started, because it's a very hot topic right now. Is GTA Online dying? Is it already dead? Do you think, and I'll add one more question to that, do you think that when heists are finally released, GTA Online will climb back up the ranks as one of the best online games right now? That's the question I want to ask you guys. I've already put my 2 cents in, and I want to hear from you guys. So if you guys want, drop a like, or sorry, put a comment just put a comment below. Tell me what you guys think on this topic. Email me, hit me up on social media, whatever. I will see you guys. Just answer the question, and I will see you guys, or I will see what you guys say. And hopefully you guys can get into a nice discussion about this. And yeah, so I will put my social media in the description. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think of the whole, is GTA Online dead or is it already dying sort of thing, and let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next topic video.